All right, let's jump into another deep dive.
That's good.
Today, we're going to be getting, I guess, kind of tactile.
Okay.
We're exploring the LoFree DOT Foundation mechanical keyboard. We've got excerpts from the product listing.
All right.
And a little bit of user reviews here.
Sure.
So let's decode what's going on with this keyboard and see if it's something that our listeners might be interested in.
Yeah, the name itself, DOT Foundation, kind of grabs me.
Yeah.
It's that fusion of tech and cosmetics.
Right.
Which is, I think, hinting at that this is not just function, but also about personal style.
It's interesting seeing how tech kind of bleeds into other areas of our lives.
Absolutely.
So, when we look at this product listing, what are some of the things that they highlight as key features?
Well, the design inspiration really jumps out at me.
Okay.
I mean, they're going for that solid texture of a liquid foundation glass bottle and even offer like a pink color option.
Oh, wow.
So aesthetically, it's a bold move and suggests that they're targeting, a specific user, someone who values that visual appeal as much as the performance.
Totally. It's more than just a tool.
Right.
It's like part of your desk setup.
Absolutely.
It's like a design element.
Absolutely.
They also talk about, I think it's a 4-layer filter gasket design.
Yes.
And they say that's to improve the sound and the typing experience.
Yeah, that gasket mount is really sought after by, a mechanical keyboard enthusiasts.
Okay.
It's all about minimizing those vibrations for a smoother, more satisfying feel when you're typing.
Interesting.
Like imagine that thockier sound.
Oh, okay.
With every keystroke.
So it's like a deeper sound.
Deeper. Yeah.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
So we got the aesthetics, we got the typing experience.
Right.
What about the switches themselves?
Well, they're using GATERON Baby Racoon switches.
Okay.
They're known for being really smooth and quiet.
Huh.
They have a light actuation force, only 40 G. So perfect for people who want that effortless flow when they're typing, especially if you don't like those louder clicky switches.
Right.
This is definitely catering to a specific,
a preference.
Yeah, preference.
Like a certain type of user.
Yeah, exactly.
And they've included, of course, multiple ways to connect it.
Right.
2.4G wireless, Bluetooth 5.3, and classic Type-C wired.
Smart move.
Yeah.
Provides a lot of flexibility.
For sure.
Whether you're on a desktop or mobile.
But, that's what the company says.
Right.
Let's see what the users had to say.
Let's dive in.
What are some of the highlights from the reviews?
A lot of people are praising those aesthetics,
Okay.
calling it gorgeous, and emphasizing how stunning it looks.
Nice.
So it seems like that, liquid foundation aesthetic is resonating.
Awesome. That's great. What about the sound?
They rave about the sound.
Real.
Words like lovely, smooth, and subtle come up a lot. One person even compared it to high-quality ASMR.
Oh, wow.
That's a pretty strong endorsement.
Yeah, those Baby Racoon switches sound pretty nice.
Yeah, living up to their reputation.
So we got the looks, we got the sound. What about value for money?
A recurring theme is that despite the premium price, people feel it's worth it.
Okay.
They highlight the quality and that pleasurable typing experience.
Which makes sense because it is...
It's not a budget keyboard. It's
Yeah.
definitely positioned as more of a luxury item.
Right, so they're saying it's worth it.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's good. Not every product's perfect.
Of course.
What are some of the criticisms that you found?
A few reviewers mentioned the textured keys being a bit too sensitive.
Oh, okay.
Some even described it as like nails on a chalkboard.
Oh, wow.
So that tactile experience can be very personal.
Oh, for sure.
What feels great to one person can be a deal breaker for another.
Right.
Also, a couple of reviewers mentioned inconsistencies in the key sensitivity, with some keys needing more pressure than others. Could be minor variations in the manufacturing process, or maybe people are just used to different keyboards and need to adjust.
Sure.
And a few mentioned the lack of English instructions.
Oh, okay.
Which could be difficult for some users,
Yeah.
especially those new to mechanical keyboards.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But overall, the sentiment is overwhelmingly positive.
Okay.
It seems like the LoFree DOT is making a splash,
Good.
impressing people with the design and that typing experience.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So it's not just hype, it's actually...
It's delivering.
Yeah, delivering.
Yeah.
Before we end this part of the deep dive,
Okay.
I'm curious about how this keyboard performs in different situations.
Okay.
Like, how is it for gaming?
One reviewer specifically mentioned using it for gaming.
Okay.
And reported no latency issues with Bluetooth, which is good.
That's great. What about for productivity stuff like coding or writing?
Unfortunately, the reviews we have don't really cover those specific use cases.
Okay.
It would be helpful to hear from people who are really putting those Baby Racoon switches through their paces for a long time.
Yeah, like long typing sessions.
Exactly.
Maybe we can find some more info online.
Yeah, worth looking into.
Yeah, for sure.
While we're on that topic of digging deeper,
Yeah.
it's important to consider where the LoFree.lt fits in the whole world of mechanical keyboards.
Yeah, there's a ton of options out there.
So many.
What makes this one different?
That's the big question, isn't it?
Yeah.
We know it looks good and types well,
Right.
but is that enough to justify that price in such a crowded market?
Yeah, that's a great point.
Yeah,
So that's something we'll keep exploring in the next part of our deep dive.
for sure.
We've covered the basics of the LoFree.tar.
Right.
We've looked at some user impressions
Yep.
and started to think about its place in the tech world.
We've laid a good foundation
Yeah.
for understanding what this keyboard is all about. But there's more to come.
Exactly. Stay tuned as we continue exploring the LoFree.g Foundation mechanical keyboard and find out if it's the one you've been looking for.
Absolutely. Welcome back to the deep dive.
We're really getting into the LoFree.t Foundation mechanical keyboard.
Yeah.
We talked about its features, the liquid foundation aesthetic, those Baby Racoon switches.
Right.
But I want to kind of zoom out a little bit.
Okay.
How does this keyboard, fit into the bigger world of tech?
That's a good question.
You know what I mean? How does it fit into tech design as a whole?
Yeah, it goes beyond just, the specs, right?
Right.
It's about trends and what people want.
Yeah.
Remember how we talked about this being, a statement piece? It's
Yeah.
not just about, functionality. It's
Right.
about showing off your style.
Exactly. Are there other, tech products that do that?
Yeah, absolutely.
That are, going for that kind of thing?
One that comes to mind is the Nothing phone.
Oh, yeah.
It has a transparent back,
I remember that.
so you can see all the components.
Yeah, that's fair.
It's so different from the sleek designs we usually see.
Yeah. It's definitely unique.
Right, and it's been pretty popular.
Yeah.
It shows that people want tech that's a bit different.
A little more out there, maybe?
Yeah, a little more playful.
Yeah.
The LoFree.ot fits into that same category.
Mm.
It's for those who want their tech to reflect their taste.
Yeah, it's like saying, my keyboard's part of my style.
Exactly.
Like my clothes or something.
Yeah, and I think it goes even deeper than just looks.
Oh, okay.
It's about creating a more engaging experience.
Yeah.
Think about how most tech is designed now.
Okay.
It's all about being efficient, streamlined,
Right, yeah.
which is good for getting things done,
Yeah. Yeah.
but it can feel kind of impersonal,
Yeah, I get that.
like it's missing something.
Yeah.
I think people want more tactile, engaging experiences,
All right.
things that spark joy,
Yeah.
not just
What?
tools.
Like a little bit of personality.
Exactly.
Okay.
Like the LoFree.t with its
Yeah.
typing feel and the round keys.
Yeah.
It's something you want to use.
Makes you feel good.
Yeah.
Interesting. So why now?
Why are we seeing this now?
Yeah, what's going on?
I think it's a few things.
Okay.
One is just the amount of choice we have now.
Right. Tons of products.
So many, it's overwhelming.
Yeah.
So to stand out, you need something that grabs attention.
Something special.
Right, something personal.
Makes sense.
And social media plays a role too.
Okay.
We see images of perfect lives and workspaces all the time.
Right. Yeah.
And tech is part of that.
Like it's got to look good in the picture.
Exactly. It's about your personal brand, your aesthetic.
Interesting.
And it's not just about showing off.
right.
It's about creating a space that reflects you, a space that inspires you.
So it's not just about getting work done. It's
Oh.
about the experience.
Exactly. Tech is becoming more about self-expression. It's about creating an experience.
I like that.
More than just getting things done.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what does this mean for the future of tech?
Good question.
Are we going to see, more weird and cool products?
I think it's very likely.
Okay.
We're already seeing companies trying new things.
Like what?
New materials, bold colors, weird shapes.
Like foldable phones and stuff?
Yeah, or transparent gadgets.
Right.
Or keyboards that look like they're from the future.
It's a cool time for tech.
Yeah, it's exciting.
I think so.
I think we'll also see more customization,
Oh.
more ways to personalize your tech.
Like making it your own.
Exactly, controlling how it looks and feels.
So more choices, more ways to express yourself.
Yeah, exactly.
That's awesome.
It's a shift that empowers people, both the people who buy tech and the people who make it.
Cool.
It's about finding that balance between technology and personal expression.
We've talked about a lot in this part of the deep dive.
We have.
We went from the LoFree Duo-T to like the whole future of tech design.
Yeah, and it's all connected.
It is.
The products that companies make reflect what people want.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
But let's get back to the LoFree.at.
Okay, good idea.
We've talked about the looks, the features.
Right.
But there's one question we haven't answered.
What's that?
Who is this keyboard really for?
Ah, yes, that's important.
Yeah.
Because every product needs to find its audience.
Exactly. And that's something we'll talk about in the final part of our deep dive.
Looking forward to it.
All right. So back to that big question.
Okay.
Who is the LoFree.ot Foundation mechanical keyboard? It's
Yeah.
like really for.
Yeah, it's important, right? We can talk about how it looks, all the features.
Yeah.
But a product only succeeds if the right people, connect with it.
Absolutely. So based on what we've learned, who do you think that is?
Well, from the product listing and those reviews, there's definitely a specific type of person.
Okay.
Someone who values aesthetics and wants to stand out.
Right. Like their tech is an expression of their style.
Exactly. They're not just looking for a basic keyboard.
Right.
They want something special.
And that feels good to use, right?
Exactly.
Like those Baby Racoon switches.
Yes, those smooth, quiet keys.
And that gasket mount design.
Right. It's about the whole experience.
So it's more than just typing. It's like,
It's like enjoying the process.
yeah. Yeah, I get that.
And we can't forget about the way it looks.
Right, the whole liquid foundation thing.
Yes. The round keycaps, the subtle lighting.
It's all very intentional.
It's for someone who appreciates design.
So someone who's like style conscious,
Yes, definitely.
but also enjoys a good typing experience.
I think you nailed it.
And they're probably willing to pay a bit more for that.
Absolutely, because let's be honest, the LoFree Duo-T isn't cheap.
Yeah, it's a luxury item.
It's about elevating your everyday experience.
Yeah, like making typing enjoyable.
Exactly, turning a chore into something you look forward to.
Do you think it could appeal to others, though?
Maybe people who haven't thought about mechanical keyboards before.
Right, like they see it and they're like, whoa, that's cool.
Yeah, that unique design is eye-catching.
Then they try it and they're like, wow, this feels amazing.
Exactly, it could open up a whole new world for them.
But the price might be a barrier for some,
Yeah, it's a big investment.
especially if you're not sure what you're getting.
Right, but for the right person, it's worth it.
Yeah, for sure.
It all comes down to what's important to you.
So it seems like LoFree knows their audience
Yeah, they've created a product that really stands out.
with a unique blend of aesthetics and function.
And they've tapped into this desire for tech that's both beautiful and useful.
Right, like it's not just one or the other.
Exactly.
So as we wrap up our deep dive into the LoFree Foundation mechanical keyboard,
Yeah.
we leave you with this.
Okay.
Is this the keyboard you've been searching for?
In a world of, mass-produced tech, the LoFree Duo-T is different. It makes you think about whether your keyboard can be more than just a tool.
Right.
It can reflect your style, your personality.
And make typing a joy.
Absolutely.
So go explore, do some research, and see if the LoFree.ot is right for you.
That's great advice.
Until next time, happy typing, everyone.
So, what are you waiting for? The LoFree Foundation mechanical keyboard is a game changer for anyone who wants style, comfort, and performance all in one package. Whether you're typing, gaming, or working, this keyboard is ready to elevate your experience. If you loved this review, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more tech reviews and gadget updates. We've got plenty of exciting content coming your way. Drop your thoughts or questions in the comments. I'd love to hear what you think about the LoFree Dot. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.